I'm Dr. Carey Heller. So now we're in November. So at this point, if you've been in school, you've now been in the new school year for a couple months, or working, you've still probably either worked from home or some combination, depending on kind of what your job is. But in any event, it's a good time of year to start reevaluating what's been working and what hasn't. So if you have a hard time sitting still, think about what else you can be doing to make things better. So I'll show you a couple of different things you could use that might be helpful. So over here, we have a balance board. This you can use with a standing desk. You can use it under your feet if you're sitting. This one probably works better if you're sitting, but you could theoretically do it while you're standing. And so it's great whether you're doing it for a quick movement break or while you're actually sitting at a computer. It's just a great way to kind of keep your feet busy. Helps, I think, with circulation as well. Other things that might be helpful, we'll do kind of the speed version of this, would be this cushion. You could use it to sit on, you could use it under your feet. I guess theoretically you could hold it and just kind of flip it a little bit if you need some sort of subtle movements. There's lots of things you can do. It's a very versatile item. Other ideas include this, which you can use under your feet. It's a foot pillow or cushion. You can also use things like bands that you put under a seat and it stretches, or you could use this, which is the same type of thing. This you could use under your seat. I guess theoretically you could rig it and pull it, if you can hook it up to your desk and then pull it. I mean, the idea with any of this stuff is some of it has probably a very standard use, but you can also be creative. Think about what works for you and try out something different. One other idea, if you feel like you either need a break or you need to sort of deal with some tension, is something like a punching bag. What's interesting about this is most people think if you feel like you need to get energy out or you're feeling frustrated, to punch as hard as you can. I guess in some ways that could work, but an interesting way of approaching it is to actually do it a little bit differently, where hold it and try to do it, let's say 10 times without knocking it over. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So with the benefit of that, it actually allows you to kind of control your anger or your frustration enough to actually touch it without knocking it over. It means it helps you to regain control over your anger or frustration, and in turn, you then can actually calm down faster. So this works both for sort of movement as well as if you need to manage frustration a little bit better. So I hope that these strategies have been helpful. This is sort of a very quick version of what to do. There's obviously lots of things you can do with this. And stay tuned for any future videos, maybe go into some of these things in more depth.